What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is going to be a review for Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 31. So we start off with John and Christina. She's out of jail. It's been about 9 months. He picks her up. He's like, hey, things are a little bit different this time. She's not my girlfriend. She's my wife, and I don't know anything about her. We've only spent a couple of days together. Does she snore? Does she sleep with her socks on? I don't know nothing. And worst off, I had this whole situation, entanglement, you might say, with her sister. Now, here's the thing, John. I don't believe that nothing happened between you and the sister. You are acting way, way, way too guilty for a little bit of flirting going on. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. And here's the thing. Christina asked you, hey, did my sister flirt with you? And you know what you should have said? You should have said yes. And here's why you should have said yes. You should have said yes. Well, you know, she flirted a little bit, but it was no big deal. I mean, I didn't take no offense to it. It was what it was. Because here's what happens now. Clearly, if Christina asked you that, then she already know her sister a little hoe, okay? She already know that her sister got some tendencies, because why would she just randomly ask you that? Now, the second thing is this. You say yes. You admit to the little thing, so that when she says the big thing, you have plausible deniability. And Christina is going to be like, well, he told me that you flirted, but he ain't tell me that nothing more happened. So I don't even believe what you're talking about right now. See, there's a better chance that she's going to believe you over the sister if you give her the little pebble, but you don't give her the whole stone. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Tell me in the comments if you think I'm right or if I'm wrong. Because my thing is, if you admitted that there was a little flirty going on, but you make it seem like, whatever, ain't that, it wasn't like that. I told her, I corrected her the first time, told her don't do it again. Because here's what's going to happen, John. She is ready to throw some stuff up in the work, okay? She is waiting for her opportunity to get in Christina's head. That's why I think more happened. But anyway, so later on in the episode, he takes her to go get a COVID test because he want to make sure that everything is everything before they get into the groove. Here's my problem with that. Because at first I was like, oh, that makes sense. Go and get, and then she got a rapid test, so she got her test results right back. I'm cool with that. I have no problems with that at all. Here's my problem, though. Y'all ain't have on the mask the whole time. He had a vape thing. Y'all sharing the vape, putting the mouth on the vape. Sir, seems to me that if you're worried about her having COVID, then what you should have done was took her there first with mask on, shield on, and then when the test came back positive, you good to go. Now, of course, for the purposes of the show, I'm sure all y'all was tested. I don't know. Maybe she won't because she just got out of jail. But it just seemed crazy to me that you took her straight to go get a damn test, but you walking around with a mask on, with no mask on. Sharing vapes and stuff with each other. Okay. So, then we have Sean and Destiny. Listen, Sean, you gotta be the dumbest mofo on this planet. Sir, if that's your car and you have the paperwork on that car, why you don't have the key? First of all, why you don't have the spare key? Second of all, why you didn't just take the Uber, turn that rental car in, take the Uber down to the car, put your key in that ignition, and drive the what? F off. Okay? He calls the tow truck, and of course, Destiny and her sister come running out when the tow truck is there. And of course, Destiny acts a whole fool. Now, to hear Destiny tell the story, she gave Sean the money for the car. And yes, it's in his name, but it's really her car. Here's the thing. Where you get the money from, man? Even if I believe your version of the story, where you get the money from? Second of all, even if you did and that's your car, that's just what you owe him. I'm sorry. At this point, girl, that is what you owe him. You told him he was a whole trick. Threw his ring in his face, told him it was over. Girl, and you maxed out his credit card. That wasn't in your name. That wasn't yours. You damn sure wasn't giving him no money for nothing you charged on that card. Girl, if you don't go somewhere, I mean, again, I don't believe you. But even if I believe you, girl, what did you really think he was going to do? Like, you really thought he was going to be dumb forever. Now, don't get me wrong, he was dumb longer than he should have been. But you really thought he was going to be dumb forever. So then her sister and her are calling him all kinds of dummies and assholes and this and this and that and that. And I'm like, whatever. Andrea and Lamar, listen, they had a date night. She said that, you know, it's been a long time since they done went out on a date. He don't even know how to do date night. But Lamar done went and bought her a new truck. And they seem to be in a really good place. Everybody's happy. It was cool. It was great. It was sweet. Bam. All right. Yeah. Chevelle and Quaylen. So they get back to the hotel. Quaylen got his stuff, and she not gonna let Quaylen stay in her hotel room. He had to get his own hotel room. And of course her baby is there. And she's telling him, well, you know, this is gonna work out. You're gonna have to give me all the passwords to all your phones so I can check your phone, because I ain't going through that again. And this and this and this and that. Let's be clear. If I gotta do all that for a man, I don't want him. I can't remember my own damn passwords. I'd be damned if I'm gonna sit here and try to remember somebody else's. For nothing. Ma'am. Girl, if you don't go somewhere with that whole, I need to do this and I need to do that. So then Quaylen is leaving out the room. He's in the hallway and he runs into D-Mark in the hallway. And he lets D-Mark know, listen, because he's like, what you doing here? Like, why are you here? And he's like, man, we getting married. No, she not. Yes, we are. No, yes, we are. No, you're not. Don't touch me. Get out my way. You don't touch me. You get out my way. Next thing you know, they just squared up and they getting ready to fight. She mad. She hollering down the hallway. It's whatever. So the next day it's time to leave, and she mad at Quaylen talking about some, I can't believe you did that, and you did that in front of Maila. Maila was in bed asleep. You don't remember that? You closed the door. She wasn't in there. She might have heard y'all arguing, but she ain't see nothing. Adults argue. It happens. It's whatever. She didn't see nothing. She might have heard the ruckus, but she ain't see nothing. So she made them, you know, shake hands and make up, which of course was some bullshit, because neither one of them see it for the other one, and it is what it is, child. All right, whatever. Sarah and Michael, they sleeping together. I don't have the energy for them. They sleeping together. And she's just as happy as she can be, grinning from ear to ear. You can't tell her nothing. Because in her mind, this means she got her family. Girl, bye. That's all the energy I got for Sarah and Michael. That's it. That's all. I can't. I don't. Puppy, her mama, and Amber. I mean, Amber, her mama, and Puppy. Puppy got herself a little job, honey, and she don't even know what to do with herself, because, child, she ain't never had no 9 to 5 before. She ain't never had no honest work. So she's got work with another friend from jail. Her name is Queen, cleaning up rental properties, right? Puppy trying. I'm gonna give her credit. I'm gonna give her a B for effort, because she trying. Now, Amber is with her mama, and Amber done told her mama that she back messing with the ex-boyfriend. Johnny, Sonny, Tommy, I don't remember the man's name. And her mama is like, really? She said, no, that is not a good idea. Sammy, that's his name, Sammy. She said, that is not a good idea. And she says, you know, basically their relationship was very abusive. It was very volatile. They were selling drugs together. They was doing drugs together. It wasn't a good look. And she really, really is not here for Amber being with this man. And Amber admits, hey, our relationship was pretty damn toxic. But we're different people now. We're clean. You know, we're not those people anymore. Here's the thing. Like her mother said, right now he in jail. So, of course, he's going to say whatever he needs to say. He's going to act however he needs to act to get whatever he feel like he need to get. That is what people in jail do, sir, ma'am. And you know better, Amber. You know better. Then the three of them end up going out to lunch together. And they get to talking about Vince and his damn adoption again. They got a copy of the paperwork. And yes, they've confirmed that he forged their signature. So now Puppy ready to go to Vegas and confront him. And the mama is like, yeah, you need to go get your money. He shouldn't get away with this. He shouldn't get away with this. You need to go and get your money. You need to go and get your money. Seriously though, y'all, seriously. First of all, let's be clear. Any man that is going to perpetrate a fraud on national TV to get an extra $400 a month that he said he would split with you, so in essence an extra $200 a month, y'all really think he got that money laying around to give her? I mean, do y'all really think, what's this scam been going on for a year? I'm not going to do the math, but let's just say, you really think he got a couple of $1,000s just laying around to give you? Really, y'all? That's what y'all think is about to happen? Y'all gonna roll up on him in Vegas and he gonna be like, oh, my bad, here you go. Let me cash app you. Got PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. That's what y'all think is really about to happen. It's not. That I can pretty much tell you. Anyway, and Amber don't want no parts of it, because Amber was like, listen, this was not getting ready to happen. Y'all are not gonna get me rolled up in y'all shenanigans and have me end up back in jail. That's not what's getting ready to happen. She doesn't want to tell Puppy that she's messing with Sammy because she really doesn't want her to relapse. She thinks that Puppy is, a little, I mean, for lack of a better word, a little weak. She doesn't think that she's strong enough to sort of handle that. And so she's really just not here for it. She's definitely not here for the plan to go down to Vegas. She ain't here for it. Last but not least, we got Brittany and Marcelino. Brittany's mom, I'm sure y'all have probably noticed that her mom has burn marks on her arms and hands. Well, come to find out, a couple of years ago, the cabin where her mother was living blew up, and she was in the hospital. She almost didn't make it. She was burned over 80% of her body, and that probably has a lot to do with her addiction to pain pills. I'm sure it started around that time, and she probably does have lingering pain, listen, it sounds like she had an addictive personality before that happened, but the pain pills aren't helping. And if she's going to be in pain, and she's always in pain, it's going to really be really hard for her to stay clean. I'm just being honest with you, Brittany. I'm being honest. So she takes her mom back to the site of the accident where the cabin burned up, because she said, you need to face it. Like, we're here in Alaska for you to face your fears. And child, her mother confesses that basically she tried to kill herself. Like, it wasn't an accident. The cabin didn't accidentally blow up. She was drunk. She felt, like nobody cared about her. Nobody was there for her. Nobody would care if she did die. And she tried to kill herself. And so that was a pretty big revelation, I think I've been kind of hard on Brittany with her doing so much for her mom and trying to make sure that her mom is there for her and trying to make sure she's there for her mom and everything. I feel like I might have been doing, maybe a little mean about it. But I pray for her and her mom. But Brittany, you got to remember, as long as your mother is dealing with that pain and until she faces her own demons, it's going to be a rough road, babes. It's going to be a rough road. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. That's what it is. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.